Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Today we're doing the weekly reads as per the dates below the video for each star sign. It's just to put a message out there. This is going to be the last weekly read, guys, until I come back on the 4th of January 2021. Obviously with the run up to Christmas, it's a busy time, as you can appreciate, with families and everything else. So it's just to give myself a little break as well, and I will return to the weekly reads back in January. On the 4th of January they'll be uploaded for 2021. And just to let you know, going through next year, I've decided just to stick to my weekly reads. I'm not going to be doing any more monthly reads, basically just for it's easier on my workload in fitting it in with my health conditions and everything else. I'm not going to bore you with that though, guys, but I just thought I'm going to stick to the weeklies, upload every week for your reads, and on the last week of the month I will just add my little bit of meditative poetry into the last weekly read, really. So it's just going to work better for everybody. It'll be consistent, and hopefully you will understand my reasoning for that. So I'm going to get on with the readings now for the last week, as I said, of 2021, and I'll just take this opportunity again to thank everybody for following me through, supporting me, and hopefully we can go through together in 2021, and let's hope it's a better year for everyone as we go through. So take care, my lovelies, and we'll get on with the readings. Thank you. I'm now going to be reading for my lovely Taurus. So Taurus, I'll just move this card out the way a second, and let's have a look what's coming in for the week ahead for you. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What are we doing for Taurus? Taurus. And we have the energy of justice. So you could be having some news coming in this week where you've been waiting to hear on something and it's coming in your favour. Okay, so that's a positive card to start the week. And we have Temperance. So it's just saying that a situation, as I said, where you've been trying to get a resolve on, and I feel like they're telling me you've been battling over something as well, trying to get something put in place for somebody else, and it's like you've been battling to get what's right for someone else. They're telling me it's right for someone else, and it comes through this week, and it's like you can sit in that peaceful energy now and think, you know what, I'm glad that's over. It's like a weight lifted off your shoulders, Taurus. So there's a weight lifting off your shoulders this week, which is a nice energy to go in with. So what else have we got going on for the lovely Taurians? Wow, and it also is just saying here as well, I always look at this as though pressure on the mind, worries and troubles. The net is released, so it's just saying now to release all those worries. So there's a resolve, an announcement or something this week that is going to be coming out as a positive, okay, and it releases the pressure greatly off you, Taurus. So what's going on in your hidden psyche? What is going on in your hidden psyche? And we have Gilded Regret. I've just read for Gemini, and they had this. So if you've got any Gemini or cross watchers, it might be worth checking on their reading as well. So down in your deep psyche, you've got some kind of regret going on. So why is this? Why are you feeling regret? Regretful over a situation. Okay. It might be that you've been given the credit for something and you feel like it wasn't, you know, you shouldn't have had credit for something, and you might be feeling that kind of an energy. I feel like I want to pick two cards out. They're telling me to keep shuffling for you, Taurus, on this deck for the time being. So let's have a look what we've got. So we've got here the Seven of Pentacles, okay, and the World. So this Gilded Regret, I feel it's talking about there's a situation that's been around you where you could have helped financially, okay, with somebody. You knew someone was struggling, and it's like to say you were protecting your finances at that time, where you could have sort of intervened in their world by taking off a burden for somebody. So I've got this regretful energy deep within you that's eating away at you a little bit, saying you could have helped out somebody in a positive mindset financially. Okay, but there's a reason why. Okay, that I feel this is the reason why the gilded regret is there. I also feel as well it could be a separation for some of my Taurians, and there's this regret of I could have been a bit more generous in the split money wise. It's as though you've had the lion's share of a divorce split or a separation split where goods have come into it, and it's like you could have been more generous to this other person. Okay, so that's not going to resonate with everybody obviously, but I just feel that for some of you out there. So what else have we got going on? And we have dependability. So again, this is what I was picking up here. The dependability is the guilt of someone was depending on you to be fair in a situation to do with material things. Okay, they depended on you being fair, and that's why the guilt comes in your deep psyche. Either somebody wasn't honourable to you, or you wasn't honourable to them, okay, in that situation. Interesting, Taurus. So let's just have a look how the universe sees you. Okay, my cat's just come in the room, so I'm hoping he doesn't jump on the table. We have this card here, and I'm sure this came out for Gemini as well. Okay, so again, interesting that that's come out for you. And this is about protecting you. And I said to the people in Gemini, this emphasis on the nose can be two things. One, you need to be poking your nose into somebody's affairs to find out what's going on behind your back, or it's saying someone needs to keep their nose out of your affairs. It's like to say you're actually giving that message to somebody. Okay, no moo. Oh, and the cat's come on. Hello, furry body. What are we doing? Come on then, jump over there. We're not in the readings again today. Come on. So he just sits his bum right on the table. What are you doing, Moo? Okay. Yes, not really what they want to see is a cat's backside, is it really? No, we're not knocking that. Guys, I'll have to stop it here and come back in a second. So Taurus, we got rid of the cat. The cat is now gone. And I'll continue on about this reading for you then. So, as I was saying, this picture here that I've picked out, it's two messages really. One saying you need to poke your nose into somebody's business. And then on the other side of the coin, it's about keeping your nose out of somebody's affairs as well. So let's just get a clarifier on that, Taurus. And just see what else is coming out for you. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. But the card itself is about you being protected. Okay, you being protected as well going into the new year. And we have the 9 of Cups coming in for you as well. And that is just basically to say sometimes it's not all about materialistic things, Taurus. And it's freedom from some restriction. So I do feel there's been some restrictions around you, or you've been feeling restricted. And it sort of knocks on from the start of this reading where I did say there's some kind of justice, or there's some resolve that you've been waiting on. And because of this, as you go into 2021, you feel this burden's been lifted off your shoulders. Okay, burden's been lifted off your shoulders. And just feel the burden's been lifted off your shoulders, and it's not about the material things that matter going into 2021. It's about your own happiness, okay? Hence why we've got the 9 of Wands, about protecting your environment, protecting your feelings, and protecting how you wish to advance in the new year. So let's have a look at these cards and just see how the universe sees you then in 2021 at the very start. Wow, and we've got this card here. And when I look at this card, it's like all your gremlins and demons that you've been held within you, because it's like opening Pandora's box. But on this occasion, it's like you are wearing the jewel in the crown and you feel at peace, allowing these demons to be free. So that is why it came out with the, just go back to this one here, the Nine of Cups card. Okay, it's like liberation, freedom, a release. So that is a really positive reading, Taurus, for you. I'm just going to quickly have a look at the animal spirit cards. Okay, just want to double check where I am because having the interruption with the cat it sort of threw me out a little bit. So let's just have a look at your animal spirit cards, what we have for you as well. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. And we have two there already. So we have the alchemical sign of fire, which is the scorpion, and we have the alchemical sign of earth, which is the wolf. This is the energy that has been around you, okay, this fire energy, things fast-paced, things just, you know, trying to sort things out, giving you a sting, in the metaphorical sense of things have been stinging you financially, romantically, okay, so you've had this energy around you, but the wolf energy comes in because this is your energy where you are a survivor and you can adapt to your terrain. So going into 2021, there might just be something still hanging on a little bit, and I do feel this is in a relationship stance where there's somebody just trying to cause some issues around you. I feel there's been a relationship where you've stepped away from, and it's as though they keep nipping in at your heels, okay, nipping in at your heels. They don't want to leave so easily. So I'm just going to clarify that card for you on the romantic side. So what is going on the romantic side then for Taurus? Okay, and it's financial. So in a romantic situation, it's like there's been a parting of the waves, but it's either you or the other party who are not happy about how the financial situation has been left, or how you've been left in a financial situation, or they have been left in a financial situation. So hence why the scorpion tendencies comes in, and it's like that hard sting to say you're either going to get stung financially by this person or you sting them financially. But it's that kind of an energy, guys, that you are working along. Okay, so I'm just going to pull out one more card for you, Taurus, to round up the year of 2020. And we have space. Okay, so it's allowing, as I said, there's at the very start of this reading, just to recap quickly, the very start of this reading, there was something coming in where you had a resolve, justice. If it wasn't for you, it was for somebody else that you've been battling, and now you've got a weight off your shoulders, okay? And it is a weight off your mindset as well. You had this gilded regret coming in deep in your psyche, and I felt that was because you'd stepped away or had not helped somebody in a financial situation. It could be now knocking on to the end of this reading where you feel guilty that you may have not parted waves company and done the decent thing of looking after somebody in their own right, where you're a bit more greedy on taking what you thought was yours. the dependability here was on both sides. You were looking after yourself, they were looking after themselves. Then we got this card coming through as a picture from the universe to say either you've got to poke your nose into somebody else's affairs. This could again be knocking onto that romantic relationship element, or it is you've got to keep your nose out of somebody's affairs, so it can be two ways. I also look at the stalks as well as signs of pregnancy, and it might just be a message for some of you out there that come the end of December you could hear of somebody falling pregnant, okay? But it's as though that person will protect that child, as in they will have that child and will not take any notice of being swayed any other way. Nine of Cups here is the liberation, the freedom that you have going into 2021. Materialistic things do not matter so much. It's about your own happiness and well-being, hence why the Nine of Wands came out, as in you are protecting your boundaries, you are protecting your home environment and guarding yourself, as I said, from this relationship that I feel is still hanging around because of unsettled issues. We then have this entity here, which is releasing your demons, opening up the Pandora's box and having this release, okay, letting go of things that no longer serve you. The Scorpion and the Wolf, as I said, the Scorpion is the energy I feel where the two parties are the sting in the tail. Somebody could be stung financially, whether it's you or the other party, hence why the Six of Pentacles. And then the main objective going through to the start of the year is you have to learn that you want space. So you need space from a relationship, you need space from a work ethic where you've been doing too much. So it's a lesson to be learned going in to 2021, just saying you just feel as though it's a new phase starting and you are not going to be repeating the patterns of 2020 where you take on everybody's responsibilities, and you need space away from a situation or a person, Taurus. So my lovelies, I hope you can take something away from that reading. As I said, I'm not back now till the 4th of January, so I hope you have a lovely Christmas the best you can, and I will look forward, my lovelies, to seeing you in the new year. So take care then. Bye.